Hey guys, this is Mr. A. Chrissy here, and welcome back to another movie review. Today's movie review is going to be on a Netflix film that was also nominated for Best Picture at the 2021 Academy Awards, and of course that's going to be on the Netflix film the Netflix movie Don't Look Up. So, Don't Look Up is directed by Adam McKay and stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence, Timothy Chalamet, Ariana Grande, Kate Blanchett, and Meryl Streep. And this movie also stars Jonah Hill as well. So the basic story of Don't Look Up goes like this. Two low-level astronomers must go on a giant media tour to warn mankind of an approaching comet that will destroy planet Earth. And of course, you get Leonardo DiCaprio's character and all the other characters on broadcast news reports that there's going to be this comet that will be striking the planet Earth. And of course, throughout the movie, they all have to try whatever they can. They have to try whatever they can to try and stop the comet from hitting Earth. And of course later in the film you get this a fictional trend, internet trend, like a don't look up, or look up, or just look up, or something like that. So there you have it. So what do I think of it? So I remember I first heard about this film last year. Last year I first heard about this film I remember my mom and dad were watching this film one night, and then when I heard that this movie was nominated for Best Picture, I decided to watch it. on Netflix, and I gotta say this movie was pretty good. I mean, it's not really that great because it's pretty good for the most part. Because there are reasons why there are reasons why I think Don't Look Up is my least favorite in the Best Picture nominations, and definitely I will say it's also the weakest in the Best Picture nominations of 2021 as well. Because there are some times where this movie does get pretty predictable. Like you knew exactly what was going to happen like at the end of the film, which because plus that's kind of like one of the weakest things about Don't Look Up. Because it's like the movie kind of plays out almost like a comedy disaster film, almost like a disaster film. It's not really like Roland Emmerich's disaster science fiction films, because this movie was directed by Adam McKay, who worked with Will Ferrell on a bunch of other projects. And Adam McKay's direction, the way he shot this film, it's decent for the most part. Adam McKay, the way he directs this film, it was pretty good. And plus, one of the redeeming qualities that save this movie is the acting performances, because I gotta say the acting performances I think are well done, because I do love most of the actors who are in this film, like Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence, Ariana Grande, Kate Blanchett, Meryl Streep, and Jonah Hill, because I do love Jonah Hill. I think Jonah Hill's hilarious, and plus, like I said, there are some times where this movie does get a little traumatizing, because especially that I think a lot of people were kind of criticized almost like the traumatizing ending, because that's kind of like how I feel about the ending to Don't Look Up, because the ending just felt so traumatizing and so weird. Okay, yeah, because it's like how the ending to this film felt so traumatizing, because even the song does feel a little bit traumatizing when you think about it. It kind of the ending song kind of almost sounds like something out of from the 60s or the 70s, whatever. But that's just something else. That's just something I'm thinking about, and especially. And yes, I actually did stay for the after credits scene, because it's like how the after credits scene to Don't Look Up, it just features Jonah Hill's character, where how he emerges from the debris and the destruction of in the post apocalypse, that Earth's been destroyed, and of course Jonah Hill's character's calling for his mom, and of course before posting his status update on social media, don't forget to like and subscribe, and then. Yeah, that's basically the after credits scene to Don't Look Up. Cause it's like that's kind of like one of the main reasons why I think Don't Look Up, I think is pretty good, but it's the weakest in the Best Picture nominations in my opinion. Cause it's like how the ending can feel a little bit traumatizing to some people. It's kind of like how when the comet strikes Earth, and and then during the closing credits, it's like almost everything's like floating in space. Even there are some times where during the movie, like since this movie plays out as almost like a disaster comedy film, there are some times where they actually show like shots of like nature, like nature shots of like of what life on Earth looks like. But and like I said, I still think The Power of the Dog is a better Netflix Best Picture nomination in my opinion than Don't Look Up. But either way, I still pretty much enjoyed this film. I still think it was a pretty good film from 2021. Not really one of the best films of last year, but I still liked it for the most part. It was pretty good. Yeah. So overall, Don't Look Up was a pretty good movie on Netflix from 2021 last year. And I'm going to give Don't Look Up 3.5 out of 5. Yeah, I'm going to give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. So, if you have Netflix and if you're interested in checking out Don't Look Up, then I say give this movie a watch. It may be just a one-time watch or something like that. So, yeah. So there you have it, guys. That's going to be it for my movie review on Don't Look Up. And that's going to be it for this video. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching. And until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying... goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.